Para sa usapang yan, kasama natin ngayong gabi ang basketball analysts na sina Andrei, Felix at Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio. Hey guys!
Magandang gabi mga pamilya, magandang gabi Anton. Long time no see.
Oh, long time no see. Galing tayo sa arena kanina, nag-cover tayo ng NCAA volleyball. It's an NCAA night dahil NCAA day. Kasama rin natin kasi.
Napadan. Di nyo naman sinabi sa akin na dapat pala mag-itim tayo. Di ba?
Ba't ka nakapolo? Ikaw ba angkor?
Hindi. Tatakbo na akong tatakbo eh.
Pero
It's great to have you guys back
tayo
dito
magkakasama
sa score.
The
At
big three.
hindi lang mainit na usapan ang NCAA volleyball ngayon, mainit din ang mga nangyayari sa NBA basketball at yun nga, palapit na ang bakbakan sa pagitan ng Golden State Warriors at San Antonio Spurs. Let's establish muna ngayong dalawa. Sino ang papanig sa GSW at sino ang papanig sa San Antonio?
Maganda na tanong mo yan dahil magkakasama tayo kanina. Tumawag pa to. Sabi niya, pinagpipilitan niya po na sa Golden State daw ako dahil siya daw sa San Antonio Spurs. Pero sabi ko, last time I was here, kasamang Enzo Flo,
Yes.
kasamang the great TJ Manotok ang nun. Sinabi ko na San Antonio, I think, is the team that will be really fit and equipped to take on the Golden State Warriors. So, for me, ikaw gusto mo San Antonio din. So, paano yung pareho tayong San Antonio?
Ako, kahit ano. Okay lang ako.
Sige, sa Golden State ka dahil nung nakaraan sinabi ni Andrei na naniniwala siya na matatalo ng San Antonio.
Gusto mo ba San Antonio? Pagbigyan natin itong malaking...
Oklahoma City kasi dahil.
Hindi, pumili ka. Sige, San Antonio ka. Sige, okay lang to.
Okay, Golden
Pagbigyan
State
natin.
right
Golden
now,
State.
just 3 losses so far. Natalo sila kontra sa Denver. Dre, ano yung nakikita mong nangyari doon? Ano yung nakita mong nangyari sa laban nila kontra sa Denver? Why weren't they able to pull off the victory?
Draymond Green.
Okay.
Draymond Green, I know na Steph Curry, ang kaibigan natin, nakayakap ko na talagang... si Steph Curry is really definitely the best player on that squad. But next is not Klay Thompson. It's not Andrei Iguodala, although Andrei Iguodala is the X factor. It's not Andrew Bogut, although he's the defensive stopper there. It's Draymond Green. Why? This guy is playing his best season. I think he should be in the discussion in the MVP race.
Really? You go as far as saying that, huh?
I think
MVP
so.
race. Okay.
It's still early, but I think so because he's posted a lot of triple-double this season, triple-double numbers, and he wasn't there nung kalaban ng Denver. So para sa akin, malaking bagay. They rested him because maybe they thought na without Draymond, kaya pa rin nalang talunin itong Denver. But Steph Curry tried to carry at the end, but I still think Draymond Green was the big factor. And at the same time, Andrei Iguodala had that ball at his hands. I think at that stage of the game, kailangan dun tayo kay Steph Curry.
Martin, nasa rear view mirror ngayon ng Golden State Warriors ang San Antonio Spurs na syempre na pinangungunahan ni Coach Greg Popovich. What are the Spurs doing so well at this point of the season?
If we go back a few years ago, 2 seasons ago when they won the championship, they were number 1 in pace.
Okay.
Ngayon, nasa last 5 positions sila. I think they're at number 26 or number 24 on pace. Mabagal lang nilalaro nila. But they have, sabi mo nga, the highest point differential, which is 14 points. Quality shots, milking the shot clock, hanggang sa dulo. And they are the number 1 defending team, allowing only 89.8 points per game. So that's a telltale sign of just controlling the tempo of the game. And gusto ng Golden State tumatakbo. Pag nag-playoffs, smash mouth basketball
O di pag
na yan.
magharap ang dalawa, kaninong pace ang mananaig? Will it be a slow-paced game, pabor sa San Antonio, or will Golden State's pace dictate the tempo of the match?
That's a really tough question. I think Greg Popovich will, as he is prepared. They're all prepared, and they will come really ready. Kawhi Leonard will be tasked to guard probably Draymond Green or Klay Thompson. But all I'm saying is they have to slow the pace down. And the Warriors could not. They should really stick to that above 100 points in that ball game. So in that game, as much as I want the Warriors to win, I think the Spurs will slow it down, keep the score below 100, and agree with this big bald guy.
So you think, Martin, it will be the Spurs pace when they face each other on January 25?
Nagsisteer sa pot ng Golden State, as what Andrei said, is seemingly a fire hydrant in Draymond Green. Maliit, di mausog. Kaya mga pison yung big man ng San Antonio. Kanina plus 16 I think plus 16 or plus 13 si David West inside the game. And Draymond is what? 6'7" on a good day, having a good breakfast. But at the end of the day, popostehan niya ng popostehan, kokontrolin ng San Antonio ang boards and pace. Post-ups, just like the 98-99 team that they mimic the playing style. Sila ang tingin kong dedire-diretso for the Western Conference.
I have an additional question for you, Martin. Paano nila dedepensahan si Stephen Curry?
They have Corey Joseph, they have
Patty Mills.
Onye Pate from Australia. They have, of course, Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green. Malaking bagay na marami silang guys that they could throw at Steph Curry. The question is, sino ang babantayan ni Steph Curry?
Andrei, sino ang babantayan ni Steph Curry?
Of course, they cannot match up Curry with Kawhi, definitely. Tony Parker. To begin with, I think it will be a point guard versus point guard. It will be Tony Parker and Steph Curry, clearly. Draymond Green will really be an X factor because Kawhi Leonard can also play multiple positions, and because of his wingspan and his height, I think, yes, he could match up well. But who will you give to Klay Thompson if that's the case? That's why I'm sure Coach Greg Popovich will make an adjustment because for sure, mahihirapan sila pag pagsabayan si Tim Duncan and si LaMarcus Aldridge, and then you only have Bogut, and then it's a small lineup na from then on. Diba? So, it will be a matchup problem. But with Curry, going back to your question, tingin ko it should be Tony Parker. When he sits down, it should be Patty Mills. When he sits down, Corey Joseph.
I want to talk more about this point guard matchup. I think Tony Parker is one of the most underrated point guards in the history of the NBA.
Thank you.
4 championships.
Yes.
Yeah. Kaya nagta-thank you si Andrei Felix dahil sinabi ko dati, nung nag-basketball kami, parang Tony Parker ang laro ni Andrei.
At nung nakasama namin ni Anton si LA Tenorio at si Cheska Bugia Tenorio, asawa niya, nagalit. Kasi idol na idol ni LA Tenorio si Tony Parker. So anyway, but then, you were saying about Tony.
Yeah, Tony Parker, he wasn't even included in the top 10 rankings of ESPN of greatest point guards of all time. Pati ako nagulat doon And Steph Curry was ranked number 4.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on that ranking?
Well, you cannot base it on championships alone. On championships, on rings, Tony Parker obviously with his championships in his belt, but he has Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, so on and so forth. But with Curry's individual talent, you know, sabi nga ni Mark Jackson, he's ruining the game. Why? Pag makakita ka ng mga bata sa kalsada, anong gustong gawin? Step back. Chef Curry, the 3 points, dribble. Di ba? They want to be like Steph now. Di ba? So, I mean, gone are the days na gustong tumalon like Michael Jordan. Ngayon, gusto tumira na ng tres from the half court. Kasi nga, Steph Curry is a role model, he's a family man, and he's playing also. I thought his last season was his best season, but this season is probably, could top that.
Before I let you guys go, fearless forecast, sino mananalo January 25? Spurs, Golden State.
To have a balance, I'd say, okay, fine. Although I contradict the last time I was here, nasabi ko Spurs, sige, Golden State, if they, pag mataas yung scoring nila above 100, takbuhan na ng takbuhan, Chef Curry has to score 38, Klay has to score above 20, Draymond has to rebound, steal, and produce, and Bogut has to stop in the middle.
Coach Hammer?
I think they would rest 4 starters. You know, Greg Popovich, yung mga style yan eh. But if you go full strength, again, you said Tony Parker, he had a splendid game today. Shooting those mid-range jumpers, again, scoring inside. I'll be picking the San Antonio Spurs.
Maraming salamat, Martin Antonio, Andrei Felix. Mag-uusap tayo at January 25. Balikan natin yan.